What's up, guys? It's United. I'm back here with another video. I've been really busy with school stuff, so I haven't been on my grind. I haven't been making videos like I'm supposed to. But trust, big trust, I'm back. Believe and trust the process. I'm back just in time for the World Cup. I'm gonna have coverage of this and maybe some more in-depth coverage of what's been going on in Europe since I've been gone, as well as reactions to my prediction videos. And I'm going to do reaction to these prediction videos once we start getting results back after the World Cup group stage. But I'm going to just quickly talk about who I have advancing in terms of first and second out of each group. Third place is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'll try to get into where I think each place is going to finish, but obviously it's almost impossible to predict who would be advancing out of the third picks right now. But yeah, anyways, let's just quickly get into it, man. Okay, so out of the host nations group, the host nation is going to finish last. Sorry, Qatar. I think they might have a chance against Ecuador coming up soon, but I think in the later stages of this group, they will prove to be not good enough or nowhere near good enough. So obviously, I think most people are probably going to say Senegal, Netherlands advance. I agree. I probably have Ecuador in third. You can make an argument for the host nation. I'm not going to make that argument though. Okay. So Group B, I got obviously England in first. Although they do choke a lot, but at the end of the day, none of these other teams are just on their level in terms of talent available. Um, I do have guys. I do have probably the U.S. Um, Obviously, I'm biased. I'm an American, so you know. Um, that being said, if I'm being just 100% honest, I have them probably in third. I think uh, Wales play better. They play as a more cohesive unit, and I think Iran might have just straight up more attacking talent. And I don't think we have the attacking prowess. We have the talent. I don't know if we have the attacking prowess necessary to punish teams when we get chances. We don't have a real striker. So therefore, I'm gonna say England, make another group in first. Then I got probably it's a tough one. I'm actually gonna go with this maybe a surprise one to some of y'all. I'm gonna go with Iran in second, U.S. in third, and Wales in last. And I know I just said Wales plays a more cohesive unit. That's true, but I think they're lacking in the talent department, especially in defense. But we'll see. We'll see. Group C, I got Argentina in first. That can't be a surprise to anybody. Mexico in second. Poland in third. Saudi Arabia last. Poland, Mexico, two talented teams. Mexico is just better. However, Mexico has not been playing that well, but neither has Poland. So I think that's fair for everybody. Moving on to Group D, I have France in first, but I don't think it. I think this one will be close, guys. If you look at all the injuries France has, there's no way this team has had enough time to gel together. Pogba's injured, Benzema's injured. I think Christopher Nkuku's injured. I mean, they're throwing in like guys who would have been in the reserve team now um, to start. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work, but I got France at first, just because of just they have that kind of talent, irregardless. And I think Denmark will be in second. They played well in the Euros. Australia maybe in third. Um, to be honest, I don't really rate Oceania slash the Asian uh, sort of group teams that high, but I also don't really rate Tunisia. So um, I'm gonna go with Australia and then Tunisia last. We'll see what happens. I could be completely wrong with that one, by the way. Group E, uh, I have. I'm a. This is like probably the difficult one, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Spain in first, just because of experience alone. Then I have Germany in second, just based off of talent, and third Japan. Costa Rica in last, although Costa Rica has a great defense and they'll definitely push a lot of these teams. Wouldn't be surprised if they upset and get a third. Group F, um, I'm going with Belgium at Belgium in second, Croatia in first. Um, Croatia, everyone keeps saying this team is so old. This team is so old. You need to like actually go click on this team, look at their players. Man, this team is really really good. Like if we just very very quickly just browse at some of their young players, or younger players, guys like Pasalic is not like super young, but younger guys like Gvardiol. They have some young dudes too, man. They have some young dudes. They got some up and coming guys. Maybe none of those players are a good example, but and they also have those experienced guys like Brozovic, guys like obviously, I mean, it goes without saying, guys like again Modric, Perisic. These guys still got it. Um, Although Perisic is having a down year, but no, I think everyone's true form for Croatia will definitely show in this World Cup. Moving on, Belgium is second just because there's too many question marks, too many like people coming straight back from injuries, like Lukaku. I don't know how this works. Their defense is just like riddled with question marks right now. I don't see how they finish better than second, and I think they might struggle to finish second. Canada's really good. They've been really good in their uh, build up to the World Cup. Their qualifiers against the U.S., I mean, they were great, even though they probably don't have a better team on paper than the U.S. They were really, I mean, obviously they finished first in qualifiers, so that just goes to show. Obviously, Morocco with Hakimi and a couple other star players. Watch out for Morocco. I think they're going to finish third. I think a lot of people probably have Canada in third, but Morocco is a really strong team. Do not underrate Morocco. Group G, Brazil, obviously first. Um, Serbia versus Cameroon will be an interesting one. Cameroon's probably better than a lot of people think. If you don't watch like African Cup of Nations, probably wouldn't know that. But Switzerland's also really good, and I feel like teams like Cameroon will struggle against teams like Switzerland because they're about the same skill level, and Switzerland are really good at things like counterattacks, getting out on the break. These are things that teams that are of the same level sometimes can struggle with in the World Cup. I think Serbia, however, has some real sleepers on that team, guys people don't know about, Vihalovic and whatnot, Serie A players that maybe if you're only like a Prem League watcher, you wouldn't have heard too much about. So I'm going to say Brazil in first, Serbia in second, Switzerland in third, Cameroon in fourth. Yes, I hyped up Cameroon just to put them fourth. Stick with me here. Trust me, it's logical. Um, Although I feel like Cameroon could finish third, um, depending on how other things unfold in the group. Group H, I'm going to have to go with Portugal in first. And it's really tough between South Korea and Uruguay for me because I really want to root for South Korea. However, there's just absolutely no way, especially with, I think Sun is out for the World Cup. Yeah, there's just no possible way. It's definitely Uruguay. And then honestly, maybe even Ghana before South Korea. That's just being honest. The rest of the Korean team without Sun, I don't know if they can really compete on the same level. But yeah, so that is, or those are my predictions for the World Cup. Let me know what y'all think. Um, of course, I want to give like more advanced reviews. about the World Cup, um, and talk more about things and how I think things will unfold in the World Cup. Can't really say too much now. Of course, it starts tomorrow. Um, and of course, please be on the lookout for more videos coming soon from Inter United. Make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. I am, again, I know I've been really busy with school, but I am going to get back to posting videos semi regularly. And by semi regularly, I mean bi weekly. Uh, but yeah, no, definitely stay tuned.